As the leaves begin to change colors and the days cool off, now is a great time to tackle those fall home maintenance tasks. Now, for those of you living in warmer climates, you may not have that big of a to-do list in the autumn, but for us here in the Midwest, there's usually a few things that need to be taken care of before the winter sets in. The fall is a great time for planting perennials, trees and shrubs, and even reseeding your lawn. Just make sure that you water heavily before everything goes dormant. I think if fall could be summed up in one word, it would be leaves. Once the leaves start falling, the season of raking begins. Besides driving your neighbors crazy because all of your leaves blew into their yard after they just got done raking, a thick layer of leaves on the grass will smother it and could potentially lead to mold growth. Now, on the other hand, with trees and bushes, a thin layer of leaves will act as a natural mulch and help protect the roots over the winter. Once all the leaves have fallen, check and clean your gutters, and while you're up on the roof, take a quick walk around and see if you have any loose or damaged shingles, so this way you can get them repaired now before we get the first snowfall. If you didn't have a chance to get your chimney cleaned and inspected in the springtime, now would be a great time to call the chimney contractor and have it done before you start using your fireplace or your furnace. Before the temperatures drop and it gets too cold, disconnect any hoses from your outdoor faucets so they don't freeze. If your home happens to be equipped with an irrigation sprinkler system for watering, or you have a pool or spa, these are two areas that I just personally recommend hiring a professional to do it. This way it gets done properly, they blow out the lines, everything is done by an expert, so this way you don't have any issues come next spring. Get your furnace and ductwork, or if your home should happen to have a boiler, get it serviced. A clean system is more energy efficient, and an inspection will alert you of any problems that need to be addressed. Check and replace dirty air filters, and open up your register vents in the basement. By heating the lower levels of the home, even if you're not using them, will help reduce your energy bills, because that heat is going to rise up through the house and heat it more efficiently. If you have central air conditioning, now is the time to get it serviced when they're out to check the furnace. And if you should happen to have window units, I think it's always just best to just bring them inside to, one, protect the equipment, and two, so you can close the window all the way to prevent any drafts. Walk around the house and check any windows or doors for caulking that may need to be touched up or replaced. And if your windows should have them, install storm windows and install the glass pane on your storm door to help keep the heat in. I hope you guys found these tips helpful, and have fun raking all those leaves.